Good morning guys, welcome back to our channel. If you've been following us over on Instagram, then you probably already know that I have been spending the past week or so in Perth. Nick had some work to do over here, so we thought we'd make a whole trip of it. So we've been here for the past week and it is just a Saturday at the moment. We actually spent the first part of the week over in like the middle of Perth, like the CBD. And we have just last night moved into Fremantle, so we just checked into a hotel last night. And I do have a slight cold, you can probably tell on my voice, which I picked up like the day that we got here, which is a little bit annoying. But I'll show you guys where we're at the moment because it's super cute, although it's super messy, so don't judge me. But this, I'll just flip the camera around. This is my outfit of the day, by the way. Basic shirt, just some shorts. I'm wearing some togs underneath because I'll tell you what our activity is today. It's gonna be so good. So we have this little room over here. We have these cool lights and a ladder on the ceiling. The place that we're staying in is like a boutique hotel. So it's like themed like industrial. We just got a lot of junk over here on the bench when we got in last night. Cool shelves, these cool lights. It's got this like cool barn door. This is kind of inspiring. Like one day if I get a house, Nick, can we have a barn door? Yeah. And this really cool like wooden table, these interesting cabinets that are meant to add some sort of industrial effect. We have our kitchen, my laptop's just charging because I've been editing a video this week and that's gonna go up tonight, I think. It's gonna be our what I eat in a day, so if you haven't seen it already, it'll be up by the time this video is up for sure. Then we have this little kitchenette area. Nick's just made us some breakfast, so we've got some scrambled eggs. We're gonna add avocado as well. And the bathroom is also really cute. Just neat and tidy, but obviously I've made a huge mess, straightener and everything. And the shower is one of those rainwater ones. Probably use a lot of water, but they're like super nice to stand under. And it was actually a pretty affordable hotel or apartment or whatever compared to other options, and not too bad. So we're really happy with how it turned out. It's always kind of a bit of a roll of the dice. But anyways, today we actually have a very exciting activity planned. This is pretty much like what I've been waiting for this whole trip. Today we're going to go to Rottnest Island to see the quokkas. We've been talking about this for a while. But if you guys don't know what quokkas are, go and Google them because you've probably seen them on the internet somewhere. They're like these little mini kangaroo type animals. I don't know how you describe them. Like a little marsupial. They're super cute. They always look like they're smiling. So my main goal for today is to see if we can find a quokka. And the other thing that I thought I'd do before we get started, kind of like with the vloggy part of this video, is I just go through some of my healthy tips for traveling. Obviously I'm sick, so I don't know how well they work. These are mostly my healthy eating tips. But the first thing that I would mention is definitely always bring snacks with you, especially on the plane. We brought some blue dinosaur bars, which are like our go-to snack. I'd also like to buy some of the bulletproof bars. They're just a little bit tricky to get your hands on here in Australia, but I know that you can buy them online, but they're even more ideal in my opinion than the blue dinosaur bars, which can be a little bit high in sugar. So make sure that you bring snacks with you, bring them on the plane. You could also pack a meal for the plane, depending on how long the flight is. Our flight was about 6 hours, so we just said no to the meal that was on the plane because the food that they serve on planes is always pretty gross, like microwavable, high in preservatives. It's usually got all kinds of weird stuff in it. Like I would rather skip that meal and be hungry than eat that meal, if it makes sense. My second tip would be check into somewhere with a kitchenette. So some hotels have like a little kitchen section, like I just showed you. We kind of prioritized finding places that had kitchens so that you don't have to buy every single meal out, which to be honest, like gets old really quickly. Like we love cafe hopping and eating at restaurants, but you do get kind of a little bit overeating out and you just kind of want like some home cooked food. Plus it gets really expensive. So we've been prioritizing just doing breakfasts mainly at home. So the very first day that we got here, we made it a thing to go out to the shops to buy some food to eat throughout the week. So we bought some more snacks. We bought like macadamias and also like a carton of eggs, some avocados, just like a few things that you need to put together a breakfast. So obviously we have our breakfast that we've made today. Gonna add avocado. Is the avocado okay or not okay? Okay, maybe we're just having eggs this morning. We're kind of towards the end of the trip at the moment, so we're running out of food. We need to go back to the shops. But yeah, so it really does pay to like look for somewhere beforehand that has, you know, like a stove and like just a few things that you can do a little bit of cooking for yourself. And it's just so much better than like relying on restaurants and having to constantly look for restaurants or go to buffets or whatever. Third tip is to make sure that you bring a water bottle. So I have my Swell bottle here with me and I've been using this all the time. It's really important for carrying around the city or wherever you're going, because you guys know that we always try as hard as we can to avoid plastic bottles, which obviously have BPA in them. They're bad for the environment, so buying heaps of like plastic bottles is not really an option for us. So I brought my nice stainless steel water bottle. But what would be even better than this, and this is like a tip for myself as well, is to invest in a bottle with a good water filter. So if you guys have any recommendations for bottles that have a really good filter, let me know. We're actually also going to be in Bali at the end of the year, so I'm gonna have to figure that out at some time and do a little bit of research, because we're just in Perth at the moment, so it's not really that far from home, so I'm not that concerned. But Bali is, as you guys know, a whole different story when it comes to water quality. And tip number 4 is to do a little bit of research and try to find some places to eat that are a little bit healthier. So we don't go like nuts. Obviously I've been not eating perfectly this whole time, and it's not really something that I think too much about or I'm like too concerned about, because I know that when we go home we'll just eat our normal way. So it's not like I'm gonna go crazy and try to be perfect while we're on holiday. We're really just enjoying ourselves, but trying not to like go nuts. So do a little bit of research and try to find some healthy cafes in the area. You guys have been a big help with this as well, because I did put it out on Instagram. Anyone in Perth that knew of any places to eat. So that's been really good. And Perth has also been probably a more easy place though to eat healthy. They have a few different cafes. Well, they have a chain of cafes. Like, you guys in Perth are really lucky. You've got Health Freak Cafe, which does like paleo and keto options, which is like insane. We don't have anything like that in Brisbane. We've eaten there a few times. We've been to a few different places. But even if you can't find a place that's like paleo or keto, which is the case like most of the time, you can often find things that are gluten-free. If you can find like an all-day breakfast, that's usually like a really good option. Breakfasts are typically an easier meal to eat out healthy, because you can just get like some eggs, some avocado, some bacon. You can kind of throw things together yourself. But if things do come with bread, just ask that you don't have the bread portion of the meal. People are fairly accommodating, or just avoid it if it comes out on the plate. So yeah, that is all the tips that I have for you at the moment. If I come up with any others, or if I remember any others, I'll let you guys know, because I feel like I can't really think right now. So I'm going to eat my breakfast and then we're gonna go see these quokkas, hopefully. That's my hope for today. Like, I'll be soul crushed if we don't find these quokkas, Nick. So I'll see you guys. Actually, I haven't really described this very well. So we're in Perth. We're actually in Fremantle at the moment, but you have to catch a ferry over to an island to see the quokkas, because apparently, I think this is correct, the quokkas only live on Rottnest Island, which is like insane that they're like, they only live there. But yeah, so this is like my one chance. So wish me luck, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we are en route to the ferry and we have full tourist mode activated. I think Nick looks so funny. He looks really shady. So yeah, gonna go catch a ferry. This is like the best moment of my life right now. Oh! No, don't go on the road. Oh. So this is like the most insane water that I've ever seen. I don't know if it's really coming up on the camera, but it is so blue. So we're just chilling on this beach, but I can't believe how secluded it is. Like there's nobody else here. I'm just like, that's like, we have a lot of beautiful beaches in Queensland. It just feels very like untouched here. Like there's obviously like some of the quokkas and stuff have been fed, so they're very tame, but like all of the beaches and everything are like pristine. Hello. You are the cutest thing I did ever see. I seriously can't believe that this is happening right now. There are so many of them. Hello. Oh. Hello. So we have been cycling around all morning and we've just stopped to have a bit of a snack, and they've got kombucha here. Like what the heck? So we've just got some of the Lobros passion fruit kombucha and we're gonna chill for a bit and then find some lunch. Okay, so we are obviously back at the apartment. Pants are off, I'm in the comfy clothes. Had a shower, so feeling good. Rottnest Island was super fun. Obviously we saw quokkas, which was amazing. My lifelong dreams fulfilled. Nick, what did you think of the island?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He's just about to have a shower. But I'm just sitting here now, so yeah, feeling good, had a shower, and I have a chamomile tea. I'm pretty much just chilling. It was like, even though it was super fun, the way it works basically is that there aren't any cars on the island. So there's a few different like touristy spots, but you basically hire out a bike and you just cycle around the whole island, so you can find a lot of really secluded spots. So there are a lot of really nice beach areas along the coast and a lot of really nice secluded spots. So that was really cool. We went for a swim, grabbed some lunch. We had gelato as well. I don't think I filmed that, but we had like some vegan, gluten-free gelato, which was really nice. So yeah, super fun, but a little bit exhausted. So I'm gonna have my cup of tea. I've also got some 90% dark chocolate. So as you can tell, I'm not being like super good on this trip, but I don't even think of this as like a bad thing, to be honest. So I'm gonna have some of that. I'm also going to upload our video. So obviously that's all edited. I'm just gonna put that up tonight. And I think we're just gonna chill for a bit. And then later on tonight, we're gonna go out to find some dinner. So I think we're gonna go to a place called Little Creatures, I think. A few people have recommended it, so we're gonna go check that out. It's actually our last day here in Fremantle / Perth, so we're going home tomorrow around lunchtime. So we're kind of doing our last little bit of exploring and restauranting and all that. So we'll see how this place goes. I think it's like a bar, like a brewery. So obviously we don't drink beer, but might have a glass of wine or something like that. And yeah, so I'll check in later when we find some dinner. So I have just uploaded our new video. Obviously this will be up at the time that this video goes live. So if you haven't watched this one yet, go and check it out. Basically just a paleo what I eat in a day. I know that you guys really enjoy these videos. So yeah, productive little afternoon session. Okay, so we are just about to go out for dinner. So I've just kind of like jazzed up this outfit a little bit. I feel a little bit lazy, to be honest, so I couldn't even be bothered putting on any jeans, pretty much because we're going to be going out eating food and I just want to be like really comfortable, and I don't think that this place is going to be like super fancy or anything, so I don't think it really matters. So my little outfit of the night, I guess, so I've just got this kind of baggy tee on. I've got some blue shorts just because I'm like out of all other kinds of shorts, so this is all I've got. I'd usually probably pair this with like a darker denim, but it doesn't really matter. Converse, because these are the only shoes that I brought. And I've just jazzed it up a little bit, so I've just put on a necklace and I've got some big hoops in. So yeah, we're gonna head out. Nick, you wanna do your outfit of the night? So we have t-shirt with
Pants
tropical
and
print.
shoes.
We have some chinos and some work shoes because that's all we have that goes with this outfit.
Yep.
We are gonna go and grab some dinner. I'm just being mean to you today, aren't I? Forcing you to be in the vlog. So we're gonna head out and grab some food. So I'll take you guys along. So we have just gotten back from dinner and dinner was okay. What was your review? What would you rate dinner out of 10?
7.
It was pretty good. What did we get? We got like a brisket, which was okay. Obviously it wasn't like 100% paleo. It had like some corn and stuff in there, but things that I'm not like particularly concerned about. What else did we get? The broccoli. It was kind of a bit meh.
It had like some kind of weird
sauce on it. I'm sure it was like some sort of dairy type sauce, but again, I don't mind having a little bit of dairy here and there, but it wasn't really particularly like enhancing the meal, if that makes sense. Overall, not too bad, but yeah. So I think I will sign out the vlog here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you want to see more vlogs and kind of like more casual type content. Why are you're like grinning?
What am I meant to do? Do I smile?
And if you haven't already, of course, subscribe and we will see you in our next video. Thanks guys, bye.